Welcome back to the Bipolar Beacon. I'm Hillary, and I hope to shine a light on mental illness from my own experience and a light on this dark world, because the light is breaking over this dark world. We're in for a new epic. So I'm going to share a little bit about my story. Today I want to talk a little bit about my journey to and away from God, and back and forth and again, and atheist and believer and all that stuff, because y'all have probably walked the same road I have, and we're all learning together. So I'll share that with you. I just want to sit down and have a visit. So anyway, I grew up Methodist, and Methodist is a pretty laid-back faith. So if you want something pretty comfortable and easygoing and still a faith, then go to the Methodist Church. We've had some good ministers that I've known. So anyway, I grew up Methodist, but then in college I started to doubt. I wondered. I got angry at religion, at the wars in God's name, and the hypocrisy and the sex abuse, and it seems like 2,000 years of a living hell. It doesn't seem like we're any closer to where we need to be 2,000 years later. So I got very angry at religion, and I said, there's no God. I don't believe in God. I believe in love in my heart, and I believe that the real people in my life are truly the gods and have the spirit and divinity and the prophet all written into their souls. So if there's anybody to worship, worship your best friend or your husband. They're the gods. But I didn't believe in God. I didn't go to church. I'm very angry. I thought I was supposed to overthrow religion. I thought I knew the answer, and we needed to end religion to get to the next epic. So pretty angry. An atheist, I guess, is what you could call me, at least an agnostic. And so then, boom, my life gets turned upside down. 24 years old, living in Richmond, Virginia, and I have a major manic psychotic break. I had a week of no sleeping or eating, and I had hallucinations, and I walked in heaven, and I felt like I was Jesus or the second coming, and it was very confusing. I felt possessed by spirits, telepathic, any number of manic things were going on. I didn't know at that time. So checked into the psychiatric hospital in Virginia, spent 3 weeks in there, thought my life was over. It was over. I was dead in the water. I didn't think I'd ever have a job or a family or anything like that. I thought my life was over. Very scary. It's a terrifying time when you have a mental disorder. So I'm in the hospital. I've been there about a week, and I can't beat this thing, and I don't think there's any hope for me to get better. And I feel like it's one step up and 2 steps back on the ladder, and I'm drowning, and I don't know how to cope with it or how to get better. So I'm lying in my bed one day in a dark room in my hospital room, and I hear somebody come in. I'm facing the wall, and I hear somebody quietly come into the room, padding into the room softly. And I knew in a flash, in spite of all my anger at religion, I knew that was Jesus come to me to help. And I didn't turn and look because I didn't want to challenge his reality. I just believed. And he came and sat down next to me, sat behind me, and rubbed my back gently and let me know it was okay, and gave me the strength I needed to make it through that day and many more dark days to come. Even now, when I'm lying in bed with my husband and he rubs my back, I feel subtle aftershocks from that special moment. So he came to me, and that was a special time. So I'll tell you a bit in the next segment of the Bipolar Beacon about wandering away again from Jesus in spite of his appearance to me. So let's talk a little bit more next time about that. Thank you. Y'all are all gods and goddesses to me. I love and appreciate your thoughts and comments. And this is the Bipolar Beacon. I'll see you again soon.